What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Well, I've got, excuse me while I bump the camera around, I have got another box opening for you guys. This was something that I had ordered a while back through the great people of Arrow Electronics. Woo! And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be opening it here for you. So something I ordered specifically for us. So I'm going to dig into this box and see what we got. Well, we got some paperwork, but we've got some stuff from good old Microchip. It is some dev tools. Yes, that's right, and one specific dev tool. Since I had our 500 subscriber video, oh, by the way, I also wanted to say thank you so much to everyone. We have hit over 600 subscribers so far. So, yeah, that means that I'm going to keep on doing some more really cool stuff, and this is going to be the beginning of it. We're still going to go ahead and finish up the Raspberry Pi stuff, but since this came in the mail, I figured I'd go ahead and do a box opening for you guys. Well, that was inspected April 26th, so that's good. Alrighty, whatever that means. Okay, so let's get into it here, see what it actually is. Oh, important read first. This package contains software and documentation available, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh, we got Ethernet cords. So that means we're going to have some TCP IP stuff going on here. We've also got the actual development kit. There's some of the other stuff, but you know, I'll reveal what it is here in a second. Let's go ahead and get our glorious bubble wrap off. Alright. Oh, there it is. Oh, and this comes in like a little Ziploc bag here. Alright, let's get this sucker out of here. Alright. Alright, make sure I touch the net first. And this, my friends, has a nice little LCD screen. A little bit of a smudge on it. That's okay. I can get that off. That's no big deal. Probably has a protective screen. Yeah, it's got a protective deal to it. Okay. But what this is, my friends, is the PicDem.NET 2 development board. And what this allows us to do, I remember when one of my 500 subscriber video, if you haven't seen that, you can check that out. It's go to my channel and check that out. But when I was talking about the things we were going to be doing, one of the things was embedded web servers. Well, that's exactly what this development kit is for. This has 2 LAN connectors on it because it uses, let's see if we can, I don't know if we can see it. Oh, there it is. It uses a PIC 18F 97J60, and what this has this specific microcontroller has the Ethernet TCP/IP stack hardware built into it, the MAC address and everything, I believe. However, they also have a second port because they have one of the Ethernet controller chips. I can't remember. I have to look and see which one this is. Oh, good grief. Lighting is horrible. Yeah, that's it. That was it. The one that I was looking at. This guy right here. This is one of their, I think it's the ENC 24J60 or something like that, which is their external Ethernet controller, is what that is. And so it allows you to play around with a PIC microcontroller. It has it already on board, as well as interface to an external basically TCP/IP enabled device. And this chip, what's really cool about Microchip's TCP/IP stuff is that the MAC addresses are already taken care of for you. You don't have to register MAC addresses or do anything like that. They're already done. They're already burnt onto these 2 chips, basically. Since this one has it embedded, it's already got the MAC address already in it. Same with these ENC chips, already have the MAC address already in them. Really cool. So it looks like we got some buttons for playing with. We got a pot here that we can maybe configure and play with, maybe with A to D it. I got another button. Looks like a whole host of LEDs, as well as an LCD screen on here for whatever we want. I've seen a lot of people use the LCD screen for displaying the board's IP address. They'll display its IP address right here on the LCD screen, so we may do some stuff like that. Looks like it's got some little rubber feet on the bottom. Looks like it's got kind of a little, basically like a little breadboard area here that they'll provide for you. Looks like you got some different voltages. You got ground, you got 3, 3, and 5, and even 9 volt that's here. It must be probably these guys. These guys are probably our regulators. And so, and you've also got some test points here, some test point hoops to hook probes or whatever you want to hook onto right here. That's ground, 5 volts and 3 volts. And what that allows you to do is it allows you to put on different components and whatnot over here. Maybe you want to, I don't know, add some specific devices, maybe some other ICs that you want to play around with this same device. It allows you to add them here, and then you got your 5 volts and your ground and your 3, 3 and whatever voltages you need for power supplies, and allows you to put those in. Pretty darn cool. And yeah, I think this one has an RTC in it, so it looks like we've got the little 32.768 kilohertz clock. That's what this looks like. Looks like a little crystal for that. What else do we have? We got, it's pretty good. Oh, we even have a temperature sensor portion. So that's kind of cool. We may play around with that. Looks like it's got maybe this U1's, maybe one of those little temperature sensors that you can get that just gives you basically a analog signal that you just A to D. Looks like on the side we've got a serial DB9 interface. We've also got, should be the programming interface. Let's see, J4, I think it is. That looks like there's also a spot that says Optrix graphic LCD. Looks like a place where you can put one of those flat flex cable assembly connectors on here. That's basically Molex makes them. Looks like you can put one of those down, and then maybe you can add some caps or whatnot. You can put actually a graphical LCD screen. So instead of using the little, I think this is probably a simple 16 by 2 dot matrix. Probably is what I'm assuming that is. But I don't know, some interesting stuff. So it ought to be some cool things to play with. It also has the pigtail. This is actually really cool. If those of you who don't know microchip products, but they've got this header right here that's called the pigtail header, and they make a whole host of different like add-on cards, like little snap-on things for, let's say, graphical LCD screens, for touch screens, maybe. I don't know, other interfaces, just a bunch of different interfaces. So once you have a dev board, you can plug it in. So I'm gonna say thanks to Arrow for helping this get possible. They were the ones who helped me procure this basically and get this for us wonderful people of YouTube. So if you haven't checked out Arrow, I'm going to put a link in the description down below, as well as Arrow has their own YouTube channel that they have. The name escapes me. I'll put it down below too, but they've got some really cool, interesting stuff on there, especially for test equipment. I've seen a couple of different things that they've done for test equipment. There they show you how to use it and different features of scopes and analyzers and other things that are on there. It's actually some pretty cool stuff. So if you want to check out Arrow's channel, I'll put a link to it down below. Add it, subscribe to it, all that fun stuff, as well as yeah, just the thanks to Arrow and everybody that made it possible for me to get this. I'll also put a link to this specific board on Microchip's website, so that way you guys can follow along with what this is. You can go to Microchip's website and download schematics of this, a full schematic of it, operating instructions and everything. So if you want to look at it, and we will be going through the schematic of this thing. So I'll still do like my normal format. I'll go through the hardware and then we'll go through the software. So pretty cool stuff up and come. We will be finishing the Raspberry Pi stuff first, however, just because we're still pretty deep into that. So we're going to go ahead and finish the Raspberry Pi stuff first, but this is some future stuff to come. So just wanted to show you guys that. Thanks again to Arrow, all the people that made this possible. It was fantastic. Go check them out, like, subscribe. And with that, I think that ought to do it, ladies and gentlemen. See you later, guys.